back to basic and look at the dictionary, well has been defined as healthy and sensible. So health and sensibility goes hand in hand. So I would like to use that definition in order to define well-being in the context of buildings. So I would define a well building as a building that supports the occupants' well-being and is also energy and water efficient. So supporting the occupants' well-being is the healthy part, and being energy and water efficient is the sensible part. So efficiency and well-being basically should go hand in hand. Okay. And the second question, that why the industry has recently started to pay more attention to well-being, is I think that's because the way that we work is changing due to technology. The workforce in the UK is changing. Generation Z, we are hearing from them, about them a lot. They are coming into workforce, and their expectations from their workplace is very different from previous generations. They are not prepared to compromise, their health and their happiness. So for organizations, in order to be able to attract and retain the workforce and the intelligence that they need in their business, they need to make sure that they can provide a healthy and comfortable environment to their employees, basically. Every element, I would say, HVAC system, for example, is responsible for thermal comfort and indoor air quality in buildings. So the cooling and heating components of the HVAC system controls the temperature, and the ventilation part controls, is responsible for providing fresh air and removing harmful particulate matters from the environment. For the HVAC systems, however, to work effectively, it should be programmed properly, thermostats should be working properly, and a sufficient amount of insulation should be also available. So, each component might work very well in isolation, but they also should very well, together as a system. When we hear about air quality, we automatically think about pollutions generated by cars, industrial machineries, agriculture, so on. And these are all outdoor. Air pollution is about outdoor air quality. And it's very dangerous, actually. And a recent study done by Royal College of Physicians showed that about 40,000 early deaths happen in the UK due to outdoor air pollution. Indoor air pollution could be even more dangerous, and there are so many factors that can affect indoor air quality, and outdoor air quality is one of these factors, because outdoor air penetrates into buildings through ventilation systems, through doors, windows, and even through the cracks in the building fabric, which is known as infiltration. So there is a correlation between outdoor and indoor air quality. BSRIA is very actually active in this area, and we have recently started a network which is called Building for Wellbeing Network, and in this networks we basically invite speakers to talk about different elements of well-being and how clients or facilities managers, for example, can control and maintain a healthy and well environment for the occupants. We are always also involved in projects that requires us to investigate air quality issues or thermal comfort issues and provide solutions to our clients. Well-being is a bit tricky because it's not a one-dimensional concept. There are so many factors that can affect people's well-being. But the air quality aspect of it, I think it will, because we spend 90% of our time inside buildings, and indoor air pollution can actually have a major effect on our health. Problems ranging from brief sickness to chronic illnesses and serious illnesses such as cancer. So it is very, very important to be able to control and manage indoor air quality in buildings. So I believe the air quality part of well-being definitely, but well-being as a whole, as I said, is a big concept. So I'm not sure about that one. But having said that, okay, maybe buildings cannot tackle people's stress from the source, but they should, act as a buffer to help the occupants to cope with the stress better when they are inside the building.